Hello everyone and welcome to a video here on Central Missouri Collectibles. Today we will be going through all of my purchases from a recent buying trip that went through several states, and I believe there's over $10,000 in value here. So we'll go ahead and get started and look at some of these purchases. Alrighty, so we'll go ahead and start off by looking at the graded coins that I purchased. Up first we have an 1831 Soapbox Fine 12 Matron Head Large Cent. Nice example there in the old Annex holder. And here's another large cent in 1838. This one's VF20. Nice second style of matron or coronet head there. Up next, we got an Iowa commemorative half dollar MS64. Very nice coin in the soapbox holder as well. And then we've got a 1937 Roanoke MS65, also in the soapbox. Now, continuing with the commemoratives here, we've got a 1900 Lafayette dollar, graded VG details. It does have the counter stamp on there, unfortunately, but still a nice coin. Here we have a rare date of the Booker T. Washington in 1950D in 65 PCGS. Very nice coin there. Here we've got an AU 55 Monroe half dollar. Up next, we've got our first NGC coin. This is a 1935 Denver Boone in 63. Great coin on that one. Very nice detail to it. Here we've got a nice war nickel, a 1944S in 65 PCGS. Good coin there. Not too expensive, but still a nice coin. Here we've got another Commem, a 1915S Pan Pack. Fortunately, it is cleaned, but still a nice coin. Decent detail overall for one of the rarer Commems. Here we've got a Morgan, a CAC G holder, 1878S. This is the newer style of CAC G. It does look better than their old green holders, I'll give them that. It looks nice. Here we've got a SLQ graded fine 12, 1930. Just a cheap slab to add to eBay. All right, up next here, we have a 1925 Stone Mountain in 64. Nice PCGS coin once again. Here we've got a nice 2-cent piece. This is an 1864 large motto in 58. Nice brown original coin there. Here we've got a nice shield nickel VF30 in 1868. Nice coin there. Also was fairly inexpensive. Here we've just got a cheap ICG slab, a 1942 3-pence from England MS63. Does have some cool toning on the back, but that's another cheap coin. Here we've got a nice Arkansas in 64 NGC graded coin. Great coin there as well. We've got another large cent here. This is an 1854 Annex VG10, their new yellow holder. Nice coin there. We got a couple more ICG pieces here. This is a 61 Grant No Star. Very nice coin there. And here we've got a Lexington Concord 1925 and 58 as well. And then we got a few Rattlers. So here we've got a 1955 Franklin Proof 65 and 111. That is one of the original, I believe, original 2,000 Rattlers, or not 2,000, 20,000 Rattlers made. So that's going to be a premium on that coin for sure. Pretty nice. Here we've got a nice MS64 piece dollar, 1923. Decent coin there. And then our last Rattler, we have another Commem. This is going to be a Robinson in 64. This is also Arkansas on the back. The same design as the Arkansas half dollar. Very nice coin there. Let's go ahead and move on to the foreign coins. So here's all the foreign material that I bought on the trip. It's a lot of pieces, so I'm not going to show everything, but I will show quite a few pieces that I got. This is a good piece here, a Peru 5 pesetas, 1880. That's a nice coin there. Another Peru Sol, and then a Great Britain token there. Got a few BU Un pesos, 1932 on both of those. A nice Saudi Arabian crown and a 1955 francs from Belgium. And then this is a super nice coin here, 1904 un peso from Mexico. Very nice AU or UNC. I was able to purchase a whole bunch of foreign silver for fairly cheap on the trip. A lot of these do have issues, so I was able to get them for under melt, so that was nice. Here's a nice florin from Australia, 62. Here we've got a 1781 2 reals. Peru here as well, or Panama, sorry. A few others here as well. Some of these will just go in the melt bucket, but I was able to get some of them for way under melt, so that'll be okay. Like those are just melt coins. Here we've got a nice Mexican 2 reals, 1869. We've got a nice 1886 50 centavos from Mexico. Very nice. Mexico is a good country to be purchasing coins from. They all tend to have quite a bit of value. Here's an 1883 Guanajuato, 25 centavos. Here we got an 1827 Mexico City, 2 reals. And then a key date for the Canadian large cents in 1859. Canadian large cent there, a nice coin. Up next, we'll move on to the quarter size items that I purchased. Denmark West Indies, not a super great coin there. Australia, another Australian florin. A nice Venezuelan 1 Bolivar BU. Chilean, we've got a Irish shilling. Ireland, another great coin to purchase. We've got Switzerland here, an 1881 franc. We've got East Africa. We've got just a Canadian quarter that'll go in the melt bin. And then a couple coins here from Germany and Switzerland. Here we've got some more coins from Central America, which I'm always purchasing. They tend to do very well for me. And then we've got some more loose coins here. Oops. So we've got Mexico. Here's a nice Guatemalan coin. This is a very nice coin from Peru. That should be about a $40 coin or so. Netherlands, we've got Hungary. We've got a 1 franc here, Belgium. Cuban coinage. And this one here is a 2 reals from Guatemala, a 1-year type. So that's a rare coin. And we've got a 1 real that's very worn, and then a nice 1 shilling from England there. All right, moving on to the dime and smaller items here. We've got straight settlements, Venezuela. This is a nice Peruvian 200 rays here, or not Peru, Brazil, sorry. Getting all my countries mixed up. Some nice Australian sterling coins. We got a 6 pence, another one. And we've got some more Mexico here. Now, this seems to be my bread and butter on eBay. I'm able to make a lot of money off of this. 5 centavos, 10 centavos. We've got a 1 centavo, 1900. These Fiji turtle coins also sell extremely well, around $20 to $30. And as you can see here, I was paying $6 or $7 for them, so that'll be a nice profit there. Good coins there. All right, keep going here in the foreign. We've got a Honduras coin. We've got Australia. Another 6 pence, 1738 Holland Stiver. This is another good coin. This one's about $80, only paid $12. So that'll be a good profit. A British 3 pence here. We got a Netherlands coin. A 1579 3 pence here from England. That's a good coin. Another 6 pence. We've got some more Mexican material here, which does very well for me. A bunch of 10 centavos. Here's a rare coin, a 1864 5 centavos from Mexico. Now this one's about 120 to $150. That's a nice coin there. Another 6 pence, a 6 pence again, another 6 pence, and then Colombia. So good coins there. I do have a bunch more unslabbed material or loose material here. We've got a nice Mexico coin, a whole bunch of those. A lot of these do have issues that I got in a big lot, but they're all still better types, so I should be able to sell them eventually. Like here's a nice 1735 Mexico City 1 real. Even though it's hold, that's probably still an $80 coin. Another 1 real here, 1787. A bunch of British 4 pences. Here's another Globes and Pillars type, 1754 half real. That's probably a $40 to $50 coin right there. So all of these are very nice coins that I'll be able to turn a good profit on and make sure that the trip pays for itself. All right, and we've got some more foreign here. We've got a couple bags worth of silver foreign coins. This is the larger denominations. We've got an 1890 Guanajuato, 8 reals. Nice 1 franc, a shilling. 50 kopecks from Russia. We've got some Cuban. This is a super nice farthing of King George II, 1854. A very nice coin there from England. We got a Civil War token. We've got a Panama. Another Irish coin there. Those do very well for me. We've got an 1850 Zacatecas, 2 reals. Here we've got a 2.5 shillings from South Africa. A nice Russian 15 kopecks. Here we've got a rarer type, an 1849 florin. We've got an 1836 half crown here. A Honduran coin, 50 centavos, 1931. We've got a 1924 Russian coin. We've got a half crown here from Ireland, a 1930. And then this one is beat up, but it's still a better type, a 1904 Panama 50 centésimos. All right, we'll get the other bag here, and we'll go through some of that, or all of it. We don't have a ton in here, so we probably can go through most. All right. We've got a bunch of 4 pences from England, a bunch of Mexican silver, small denominations. I'm able to do well with that. A 6 pence here from England, XF. Another good bunch of Mexican. Here's an older half real from Mexico. Another Mexican 10 centavos. Here's an 1816 6 pence from England. A bunch more nice Mexican and English coinage. A nice Panamanian XF, 5 centavos. A nice 1953 El Salvador. And here's a 1 real that's damaged, unfortunately. But here is one of the best purchases I was able to get. This is a uncirculated 6 pence from England. I'm not sure if you can see it too well, but it is a brilliant uncirculated 6 pence. And it's from 1887. And that's probably about a $60 coin or so. Let me check my notes here. Yeah, this one's about 50 to 60 bucks. So that's a nice coin there. Paid $4 for it. So that's a good find. All right, we'll move on to the U.S. coins next, and we'll get out that box. All right, and here's all the U.S. I was able to purchase on the trip. A lot less than the foreign, just because U.S. is often priced higher. And so I'm not able to make as much money on it, but I definitely have some nice pieces in here. We've got a couple nice capped bust. $50 here, both 1810. One in much better shape than the other, so those are good pieces there. I've got a Walking Liberty I'm adding to my typeset. Nice 1942 Unk coin there. We've got some U.S. large cents here. All of these were $100, so I'll be able to turn a bit of a profit on that. 1817. We've got an 1854. We've got a 45. A 39 matron head design. We've got an 1805 draped bust. An 1893 Colombian, that's like half of it. We've got an 1842 braided hair, a little bit tougher of a date there, and then a 1851 braided hair. We also got some more quarters that I was able to purchase. Got a lot of, I think, 12 to 14 quarters. We've got an 1857 seated. We've got a bunch of barbers here. I haven't checked the dates yet to see if they're any good, but some barbers and an SLQ. All of this I paid $150 for, so that's way under spot today. Here we've got some more seated coinage that's super nice. 1838, that would be the first year, I believe, even though with the damage on the back, that's still a good coin. We got an 1873 with arrows, seated quarter in fine. That's a nice coin there. We've got an 1834 capped bust quarter. Nice quarter that might upgrade my set. An 1895 barber. We've got a 76cc quarter. We've got some shield nickels that are in low grade. We've got an 1861 seated quarter, a 1876, that's 150 years old now, another 76, and then a couple more shield nickels there. Moving on to the dime or half dime items here, we've got an 1872 half dime, a 71. We've got some Indian head cents, 1865s. We got a Flying Eagle here that I got absolutely ripped off on, but that's okay. You're going to have some mistakes, but that's all right. We've got a 77cc dime, a nice 1814 capped bust dime, a nice 1928 Denver wheat penny, uncirculated brown. That's a nice coin there. 37D wheat, a bunch of wheats that are just unk. I'm able to sell these on eBay for quite a bit of profit, so we'll just hold on to those. 1833 capped bust dime, a 3-cent piece. We've got an 1853 dime, 76, a 75, another 3-cent piece here, 1866. We've got an 1869 capped bust dime, 1854 with arrows, 1873 S. We've got an 1838. And an 1860. And I also had a whole bunch more dimes that I purchased. Some of these are coal, but we've got an 1876 VF dime. Nice coin there. A bunch of coal barbers that I got in a lot. Here's a super nice coin. This is a VF or XF 1859 seated dime. That's a very nice coin there. Here's a nice capped bust half dime, 1835. Very nice coin there. We had some Mercs in there that were just coal. A few half dimes here. We had an 1849 half dime, as well as an 1857. Some more coal Mercs. We have a Trime here that's no date. Nice Civil War date, 1861 in fine. We've got a 1839 seated dime there. And this one's a decent date as well, an 1859. And then we've got some just other coal dimes. All right. So if you guys enjoyed this video today, just hope that you're able to leave a like on it. And you can check out these purchases on my eBay, which is also Central_Missouri_collectibles. So, all right, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys in the next one.